How am I supposed to get pictures of a historical building without a camera?
Okay, but you don't need to video us.
You can.
She's saying all this meanwhile, like they're videoing literally everyone else. When good cops defend innocent citizens from corrupt cops.
You're gonna get a complaint.
I don't care, sir.
I know you don't care.
I don't care.
This corrupt cop.
Nah, the way he looking all smug. I don't care, sir. I don't care. Yo, shut your parrot sounding ass up, bro. Bro sound like that. You know when birds copy or mimic your language?
Tried to invade an innocent man's rights, but his supervisor quickly shut him down.
Did a crime?
You're good to go, man.
Okay.
It all started on August 16th, 2022, when a man filming a street was suddenly approached by a property owner.
Hey, this is my property. I want to know what you're taking a video.
Well, this looks like a sidewalk to me. And I suggest you back up.
I want to know what you're taking a video.
I suggest you back up.
I want to know what you're taking a video of.
I'm gonna be honest, like if it's a public place that he's filming from and it's like, I don't really see the problem. Also, if it's a business and you're that scared of people seeing the inside, then don't have a business surrounding whatever you're doing. Like, it honestly seems like he's doing something illegal. I mean, this is a very old person thing though. I feel like old people be getting mad at people recording stuff all the time. As someone who's younger, I personally have just accepted that when in public, I will probably be recorded by someone. So like, there's probably a video of me in the background of someone doing something, of me like picking my nose. Okay, there definitely is. I don't give a flying I know it exists, okay? And if I ever get big enough or relevant enough for people to somehow post it and find me in it, you're gonna see one. I'm just letting you know right now. You're gonna see a video of me picking my nose at one point, and it is what it is, or looking like I wanna die in public, because I have years of that, okay? You know, or me looking busted. It's gonna happen.
Back up.
Answer my question.
Back up.
You're taking a video of my property. I want to know what you're taking it. Huh?
Don't come near me, guy.
I want to know what you're taking a video.
It's none of your business. Go back inside.
Yeah, it is my business.
No, it
This is
isn't.
my property.
No, it isn't.
It's not my property.
Like, as much as like I understand both perspectives, I don't understand why he's filming here either. I mean, if it's like nothing weird, you could just easily say, I'm not filming anything weird. I'm just, you know, I'm filming the neighborhood.
Not my property?
Not your business.
Not my property?
I would get away from me, buddy.
Not my property?
I would get away from me. I will defend myself.
I want to know.
I want you get...
There's this other guy that works for him in the background like, man, my boss going crazy today. I'm gonna have to find a new employment soon. Man, I've been working here for like 30 years. Come on, bro.
Out of my
I
face,
want to know what you're taking a video.
Also, he's across the street. So like, what are you mad at? You know? Also, there's like one window in your place and it's like tiny. Like, he clearly can't see inside.
Get out of my face.
Fine. I'll call.
Good, call him.
The man was very hostile and could easily have assaulted the photographer if he wasn't recording. His ego was hurt, so he called the cops while stalking the man.
Look at this employee. He's like, bruh, get your ass inside.
And till one officer arrived. But things would only get worse from here.
Hey, you need to tell this guy to back off, man. He's trying to fight me.
What are you doing?
I'm filming.
Filming what?
In public.
Okay. Can I get your ID?
No, you can't. No.
Okay. Well, why can you film and you can't provide your ID?
Is it a crime to film in public?
I don't know, is it?
Well, you should know. You're the law officer.
I hate people that do this. I don't know. Is it like you the police? Okay, so tell me.
Right?
Well, can you give me your ID?
Nope.
Okay.
If you can suspect me of a crime.
Listen to me. All right. If you're on his property and he tells you to leave, you need to leave. Period. Wait.
Please wipe your. Hey, tell him not to fight me. He's trying to fight me.
They're not trying to fight you.
Oh, I got it all on camera, buddy.
Well, move out the
Name and
roadway.
badge number.
Move out the way.
Name and badge number.
263.
You're a piece.
Yeah. Get out of the roadway or you gonna be one.
The cop was clearly against the man's rights from the start and was very eager to stand by the business owner while being very arrogant.
Supervisor.
He's coming. There it is
Supervisor.
Right there. There it is right there.
Good.
And you better be glad that I got a supervisor because
You better apologize to me
For what?
when he does nothing.
Oh, you better apologize when he does nothing. You know he didn't like that. You know that struck him in his ego. You know he was pissed.
Okay.
when you're wrong and you're uneducated, and you should be learned about this.
Yeah. Sir, don't worry. You think I'm uneducated or I'm
You're
giving you a
very
hard time.
uneducated.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what the supervisor says about it. Okay.
The cop made a complete fool of himself and thought his supervisor would back him up, but he would be shocked at what happened next.
By this place, this man came outside and tried to fight me. He got in my face. He followed me all the way down the street. I tried to run this way. He followed me all the way down. Everything's on camera.
Can I see it?
I'm on the sidewalk right here. No,
Can I see it?
shut up, dude. Let me talk to him. All right, first of all, is it illegal to record in public?
It's not.
Okay. This is a public easement. That's a sidewalk. It goes all the way down. Those are houses on both ends.
You're right.
I checked the GIS survey. This is public.
Right.
Then he checked the survey. Yo, he really said, yeah. When this salty business owner, owner calls the cops, I'm gonna just pull out my phone and research this real quick. Yeah.
Tell him I'm not trespassing. Tell him he does not have reasonable suspicion.
Did I say that? Did I say that?
You kept on saying you wanted my ID.
Yeah. I asked you.
I'm not giving you my ID.
I asked you for your ID.
I know.
Okay, I don't know why he couldn't just give him his ID though. I do feel like that's like not that big of a deal. But why does he need to record? That's irrelevant. I mean, to be honest, the question is if it's illegal.
ID is like to you
Talk to him.
guys.
Go ahead. Talk to him, sir. Talk to him. Good.
All right, he's not educated in public photography. He came up to me aggressively. That guy in the red shirt tried to fight me, and it's all because this guy right here flipped me off when I was walking down the street. Minding my own business, not even recording this business. Yeah, look what you caused, buddy.
So you don't want to identify to us, right?
No, if I committed a crime,
You're good to go, man.
okay. I strongly suggest you look into public photography.
Nah, he looking. Yo, my part is like, okay, I'm surprised it's not illegal to film in the USA. It's illegal to record people in private without their consent, depending on what state you live in. It's illegal to record phone calls, depending on what state you live in. Some states you need both parties' consent to record. Some states you only need one person on the recording's consent.
You're good to go, man.
Okay, I strongly
He's not
suggest you look
like he knows what the hell he's talking about. Like, bro, the supervisor just said you were wrong.
into public photography laws.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go.
You're gonna get a complaint.
I don't care, sir.
I know you don't care.
I don't care.
You're a piece of cop.
Yes, sir. Don't worry about it.
The supervisor remained very respectful and de-escalated the incident immediately upon arrival, and even appeared to inform the business owner that the photographer had rights to film.
Thank you. I appreciate you. You're doing your job and honoring your oath.
After the interaction,
He's walking away from this like, they really got me called out here for this.
the photographer arrived at the police department to lay a complaint regarding the first officer and also praise the supervisor. But the supervisor didn't receive as much praise as this sergeant, who was so honorable that he was promoted for his professional conduct.
They need to go back and read the Constitution, I believe.
Thank you. Okay. God bless you,
And
Sergeant.
he gives me like old country folk vibes. I like
Thank
it.
you.
I've only heard him speak for 2 seconds.
Okay, so you,
He got one of those
If
happy
you're
country
enjoying this
people
video,
smiles.
Please like and subscribe. On June 23rd, 2014, an auditor began taking pictures of a Georgia Air Force base when a police vehicle suddenly pulled up beside him.
Hey, buddy.
how you doing?
All right. You just caught my attention, that's all.
Yeah.
Sit here and take a picture of the gate like that,
Take a picture of the railroad.
Say pecan, I'll say pecan, okay? That's the gate right yonder. When you stand here doing that, that tells me to take a picture in that direction. You can say gate, you can say railroad, I can say gate. You got me out there.
Am I being detained?
B-Dog, this is police 4.
Am I the only one who doesn't understand anything this man is saying? What is he saying? Like he like talks and then he's like, yep. It's like he speaks in like Animal Crossing language every 3 words. He's like, so anyways, so we're having you detained. You got your ID on you. Yeah, I'm like, hello.
He don't seem to be very cooperative. You know what say he's rubbing off his ID.
Up until now, the auditor had not resisted any orders, so the officer's claims, likely to his supervisor, were false. But this isn't the only shocking thing
I just don't understand.
the officer would say.
Am I being detained or anything?
Yes, you're being detained.
For what reason?
You're being detained.
For what reason?
Take a picture of the gate today.
Is that illegal? Can I have your name and badge number, please? And your name and badge number?
And that showed
just
the
flip him
extent of
off?
the officer's corruption and ignorance to the law. Once the photographer asked for his ID, he knew he was in trouble and did this to save face.
Come to think about it, look, I'm not going to sit here and hold you.
Okay, so I'm not being detained?
I can't do that.
All right, have a nice day. Have a nice one.
But the damage was done, and he clearly didn't learn anything from the interaction, as he began following the auditor, likely to pull him over again. And
Do you just want to get in trouble? Like, you realize you were you then pull back, okay, backtrack to be like, you know, man, I'm good. You know, we're chilling. You know what I'm saying? You can go, actually. And then you followed him further to then re-incriminate yourself? So you just wanted to get fired that bad, I guess.
a cop car eventually parked in front of the auditor, but it was a sheriff sergeant named Guthrie.
I'm Staff Sergeant Guthrie from the Lawrence County Sheriff's Office.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you. Can you tell me what's going on?
I was just taking pictures of the F-16, the static display and stuff like that, and I guess they don't like it very much. So
I understand. They need to go back and read the Constitution, I believe.
thank you. Good deal.
Not a problem. I'm not angry with you, not upset with you.
All right.
And you're not doing anything illegal as far as I'm concerned. Of course, you know, they get a little excited. But like I said, you're on a public access area. You can have a telephoto lens. You can go anywhere in there. It doesn't matter.
Right.
You're not violating any law. You're not violating the Constitution. You're not violating anything like that.
Okay. God bless you, Sergeant.
Hey, man, no problem.
Thank you.
Are y'all from around here?
See, I'm not going to answer too many questions. I appreciate you being nice, but
that's fine. That's
I'm not going to.
You don't have to answer any question I ask you, no, sir. I watch that stuff all the time on YouTube. So
Okay, so you-
yes, sir. I'm
Good man,
I'm
good man.
versed. And like you say, you know, there are people out there. There really are people out there that do that. Just know
That's
there are
good.
some educated folks out here to carry a bashing gun.
Right. Oh yeah, I come across those too. Matter of fact, I think the second or third most viewed video I have is of a good cop.
Yes, sir.
That was.
I wish we could all be that way. I really do.
Good to-
We're not out here to do anything other than to enforce the laws. If you're not breaking the law,
Okay.
Wait, so does he do this to provoke cops so we can get content for YouTube? Is that why he films outside of like bases? Wait, is that what he just like suddenly admitted to? Or am I crazy? Wait, that's actually crazy. That's what he does.
I've held you up long enough, and like I said, I don't want to detain you in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Very nice.
Sergeant
to meet you.
Guthrie.
Shout out to
Good luck
you.
with you, and
Good,
I hope
thank you.
everything goes well for you.
Both men separated, and a year later, Sergeant Guthrie was promoted from sergeant to lieutenant in a sheriff's office. Unfortunately, he passed away a year after that, on January 31st, 2016, 5 months to his 44th birthday. But these cops took defending this citizen to another level, as they aggressively lashed out at his oppressors.
But does he have a right to videotape?
Yes, you're in public view.
Okay. But does he have a right to not identify himself?
Yes, 100%.
He doesn't even have to identify himself to us.
He's doing a...
On February 16th,
Wait, what is the qualifications for you to have to identify yourself to cops? I don't understand.
a man was filming a crane property from the sidewalk when he was approached by the property owner.
I think
who
it's by
immediately
state.
got in his face and did something completely unexpected.
You're obviously being obnoxious to me by not giving me answers.
I'm actually being pretty polite.
Well-
You're the one yelling at me.
Okay. Well, I want you to explain what your presence
No.
and why you're videotaping my...
I'm not going to tell you anything.
Okay. All right.
Wait, are there just a series of people that just be filming people to like provoke police? I don't understand. Why are all scenarios of people filming it? And who are the people filming it initially?
Yes.
Why are you videotaping?
This guy just grabbed my camera,
Oh, well.
broke it, and
Great.
threw it over there in the bushes.
Why are you over here videotaping kids? You're probably...
In the bushes. Go ahead, call the cops.
Not them saying why you videotaping kids. Where are the children, dog? But this look like a compound for like cars.
Yeah.
Construction.
You're gonna pay for that camera too.
I ain't doing...
You're gonna pay for that camera.
You ain't doing...
The photographer remained calm and called the cops afterward, but even after hitting his camera unprovoked, the property owner also called 911.
I have a suspicious person who is videotaping my property, and before they won't explain himself.
How long is the person there?
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, and how do you spell your last name, sir?
The man called 911 and cut the call multiple times, and at the same time, his female staff inside did the same thing, but with a more shocking report.
What's going on there?
There's a man out here who is standing on the sidewalk. He keeps taking pictures of the kids at the school across the street. He looks like he's got something in his back pocket. It almost...
Okay, if he's taking pictures of kids out of school, that's a little bit weird personally. I'm gonna be honest. If that's what he's doing, arrest his ass.
look like a gun. Someone needs to get out here right now.
So what are, okay. What,
So where are the officers?
Ma'am, they're going to be on the way. What color is the handle?
It's black. Okay. Please, just hurry. I've got to go. Please.
What is your name, ma'am? Can you help me help you?
Yes, you guys need to send a police officer or more than one. There's a gentleman out in our yard with a gun.
And he has a gun where?
It looks like he has a gun.
Where?
And I'm telling you what, if you guys don't come in the next 5 minutes, I'm calling all the TV stations.
Ma'am,
what?
A gun where?
What? In his bag.
Okay.
Are they even out of school? I don't understand what's happening anymore. I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. Like, it just seems like they're lying to to get the cops to come there urgently.
Okay, one moment.
Hurry up.
The woman claimed the man had a gun near a school. And
Hurry up.
this expectedly sent multiple officers rushing down to the scene. But something highly unexpected would happen upon their arrival.
You gotta call someone with a gun? No. You don't have a gun? I don't have a gun. Okay. You're free to record me. I don't care. I'm recording you. Okay. So we did a good report of you, male with sunglasses, mask, bag with the gun, okay?
Okay, this does look sus as hell, though. I'm not gonna lie. This looks sus as hell. Like, why are you doing this, sir? Why are you doing this?
So you can record me. You can leave that there. I just gotta make sure I'm safe.
All right,
okay?
go for it, man.
So
I don't have any.
Okay, I'm just gonna take your bag off. Okay.
I can.
Yeah, take it off,
Well,
please.
it's got a body.
Okay, that's fine. Like I said, I'm just trying to be safe. Okay.
Like, why does he have a body camera? I don't understand. I'm not a fan if people are doing this just to provoke cops, because I feel like, yeah, it exposes corruption, but you're also wasting resources, you know?
That way we can deal with this appropriately. Okay, so just relax. You're gonna have to put the tripod away. Maybe I'm gonna pat search you for weapons. There's a report. No, I'm gonna pat search you.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
I don't have any.
Okay. Well, I just gotta make sure. We're obviously, they might have exaggerated, but that's what we're here to figure out. Well, that's what it sounds like. So, just separate your legs for me, please. All right. I'm just gonna hold on to your bag real quick. I'm not taking it. Here.
Can I get my body cam?
Yeah, go ahead, give me this body cam. Sounds like 51 Charles 4. You can shut down any incoming code 3. Go back to normal. This sounds like
Where is the school, though? I'm so confused.
some kind of civil issue.
The officers found no gun on the man, and so they would confront the caller who made the bogus claim that had sent almost a dozen officers to the location.
Is there a gun scene?
I don't know, ma'am.
I reported that there was a gun scene to us.
I don't know. I know one of our guys said he had his hand in his pocket inside his bag when they first seen him, and they didn't know if he had a gun or not.
Okay. So find out what female inside your guys' business called this year for this kind of response.
Right
so we'll go inside and find out.
Go ahead.
Is it the warehouse looking building? I don't know.
This is ridiculous. Who called the police and said someone had a gun?
I called the police and said it looked like he had something that looked like
Okay, well, we need you to come outside and talk to us.
Okay.
Because everyone out here saying that nobody said he had a gun, and that's a very serious accusation.
I know. It looked like he had a gun in his back pocket.
Is this a school?
That's why I was terrified when I called.
Ma'am, my problem too with this whole situation is if you're the one calling is why are you hanging up on our call takers?
I was coming out here to see what was going on.
Okay, ma'am, you cannot generate a response like that and hang up on our call takers. It's so far from okay. It's just ridiculous. If you were that scared, why would you keep coming back outside?
I didn't come outside. I came to the door to watch what was going on.
You stay on the phone with our call takers if you call 911.
Considering the claim could have easily gotten the man killed, the officers were completely vexed by it and made sure they were understood.
And where was he standing at? On the sidewalk?
He was on the sidewalk.
Okay, so he has a
yes, he has a right to be on the sidewalk.
Yes.
But does he have a right to videotape?
Yes, you're in public view.
Okay. But does he have a right to not identify himself?
Yes, 100%.
He doesn't even have to identify himself to us.
He's doing a First Amendment right. He has a First Amendment right to record. There's nothing wrong with him recording. If you don't want to be recorded, you can go inside, away from the camera's view.
He found his camera. Did you see if anyone took his camera from him?
I put my hand over it to get him to stop, so forth, and close. It had one of the little wings on it, and closed that. In attempt to close, he pulled back and it broke off the little mount.
And did you throw it?
Yes, I did.
They stood by the man's rights and ensured that he continued to film as he pleased. The business owner was eventually charged with criminal vandalism and issued a court date.
What is it? Where is the school they're talking about? I don't understand. He owns a business. He's recording a business. What? How are they making this about a school? I deadass don't understand. Are they just lying? Were they just deadass lying to get him there? Like, I don't get it.
But these corrupt cops chose to pick on a black disabled veteran, and they would learn that it was a very big mistake.
Oh, hell no.
Don't run up on me again. Don't ever you run up on me again. Do you understand?
right now. You go. You get going.
On May 26, 2022, a recently graduated police cop and disabled veteran parked his vehicle in a handicapped parking
Nah, you going after a police cop? So that's a cop, for those of y'all that don't know, in the military that like makes sure people in the military ain't doing illegal stuff.
spot and went into
So like he definitely like ranks above these people while in service.
Way out, 2 Texas cops approached him, looking to cause trouble.
We see some ID. No, what for? I just asked what's your probable cause to ask me for ID? It does not have a handicap placard. Read the plate, man. You don't even know what you're talking about. Let me see some ID, please. No. I have never seen anybody wear a police academy That's your graduation business. after That's they your business. graduate. I wear it all the time because I'm a graduate. I can wear the uniform. Have I you can been wear certified as a peace Of course. officer? I have my certification. What are you talking about? Why don't you run the plate? Why don't you run the plate? Run the plate, man. I gave you permission. And what did you see? You had to see the certification.
The black cop was fully dressed in his police gear, but the officers still barraged him with questions, so he suspected they were racist, as they wouldn't even apologize when they discovered he was actually an officer.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I'm not a fan of accusing people of being racist without them saying something racist or very much so obviously demonstrating their bias. But if there is no reason for you to be doing all of this, like what else could it be? What else could it be?
That time, and you're supposed to be a captain, and you don't know the disabled plates have a right to park in a parking spot, and you violating people's rights, running up on them without probable cause. I'm in a uniform doing the same thing for you for free. So what? I don't care what he thinks. I'm a graduate and I have T-code certification. So I don't care what he says. I don't care what he says. I have T-code certification. I have T-code certification. Yes, I do. That's where you checked it. Who says who? My certification doesn't say expired. You want it to be expired because you see brown skin.
Right in front of his trainee officer, the captain doubled down on his ignorance, and his ego would not let him learn this lesson. He let his anger control him and just couldn't walk away without getting the last word. But this young graduate would give him a piece of his mind.
Me again. Don't ever you run up on me again. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You understand? And learn the law.
Yeah, tell him.
And learn the law.
Tell his corrupt
you
ass.
You gotta have probable cause before you run up on somebody in uniform. You don't have no reasonable suspicion because I'm on the same side as you. No, you aren't. I have T-code. I'm a graduate of the police academy, okay? Just like you years ago. You probably couldn't even pass the test. Right now, you go. You get going. You get going.
Get
You
here.
Get going. I'm a peace officer, and you had no probable cause. You had no probable cause to stop me. You had no probable cause. I have peace officer certification just like you.
Hear that?
So go learn
Just like you.
Start teaching young people how to do the job. You're a bad example to the young fella over there.
He was reportedly terminated as a captain in the police force
Ooh.
after the shocking interaction that surprisingly didn't turn physical.
Let's go.
But that wasn't the case for the next incident, which
W.
got physical very quickly.
You better leave.
Okay.
You're going to make this a problem.
I'm not making anything a problem. Do not touch. That'll be a charge if you touch my stuff.
On June 6, 2023, a man entered a historic government courthouse in Arizona and began filming when he was suddenly stopped and questioned by a woman.
Can I help you?
Hello, how are you?
I'm just fine.
I don't need any help. I appreciate it though. Actually, is there anything that you recommend I look at?
Okay, can I ask why?
Yeah, I'm just getting some video of the building. This was built in 1888, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I like to check out historical public buildings. So I was just getting some video of it.
Okay. I don't know if we need to let you video inside.
Oh, it's definitely public. This is a public building, right?
What's the purpose of your video?
This is a historical building. This is a 150-year-old building.
What are you planning on doing with this video?
I usually put them on. I publish them in various places. I've been all over Arkansas.
Define various.
Define various. Yo, I feel like old people in recordings, like they just don't go out. Like old people just get pissed off when you record them. I'm not gonna lie. Like old people just be getting mad when you record them. Like they do not like that at all. Like I've seen so many videos of just random old ladies just getting mad as hell. And like Also, like, how you gonna tell me not to record, but you're gonna be on FaceTime in the middle of a restaurant talking to your extended family, like, hey, making it my problem too. So, like, I don't want to hear it from you, okay? Y'all use FaceTime in public, but have a problem when somebody else turns the camera around and points it at you. Like,
I'm not demanding anything. I'm just.
You're saying to come in our office, but we won't allow you to.
Is this your office or is this the public's office?
This office, I am in charge of it.
You're in charge of it.
That is correct.
Okay, and I'm not even asking to come in there, so I don't know why you butted yourself into this conversation.
Because I can hear what you're saying.
I was talking to her, and I'll continue talking to her. She was being polite. You weren't. I'm not talking to her anymore.
If you're
we need to
videoing
de-escalate. We don't need to start confrontation. I was being polite, and so was she.
Please do me a favor and stop the video.
No, ma'am. Are you going to violate my rights?
Come right in here.
Absolutely, I'd love to.
The woman stopped the man and walked into his recording, only to complain about being filmed, something he had the right to do. But they didn't believe so, and things would get physical very quickly.
What is your name?
Who are you and what's your name?
My name, I'm the administrative assistant in this office.
Hi, and I'm... That's all I'm giving. Thank you.
Then why did she have to?
Because she works for the public, and I'm a private citizen.
You better leave.
Listen, as much as I don't like the guy, he was like, yeah, I smell some bull. So you got to get up out of here, good sir. You starting problems. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like this guy is definitely starting problems, okay? Like, yeah, he technically has legal right to film here, but he's going about it in a very confrontational way. You know, I don't know why. Like, every person in this video had the right to film, but they're all being kind of aggressive, except the first guy. The second guy wasn't that aggressive either, to be honest.
Why is that?
Because you were told to leave. That's why.
This is a public office, sir.
Sir.
What's your name?
You're not giving that.
What is your name?
Is none of your business.
Do you work for the public? Then it is my business.
He
The cops are on the way. And
Okay.
You're going to make this a problem.
I'm not making anything a problem. Do not touch. That'll be a charge if you touch my stuff.
It's hitting you.
No, it is not. Touching me in any way is. And you want to find out?
Yeah, get the heck
I'm being polite.
I was about to sign that says blessed. You know, it's always those old people with little Bible verses and stuff on their walls. And then they're like raging racist. Like, you know, they're willing to like, you know, attack you and like spew their like, you know, very dated beliefs. But they're like, love all. Except that one group of minorities that I don't particularly like. Peace and blessings. Unless you gay and then don't come to my place of prayer. Like, yo, they always do that. They always do that. They have them little like signs that are like, we love all people. And then like in invisible ink underneath it, there's like a list of people they don't love and they will not accept. Live, laugh, love. And then they don't live, laugh, and love with like anyone if they're different from them. You know? Like, yo.
Everybody, you guys are the ones being rude to me. I've been cordial, polite with everybody I've encountered here.
Why you show up like this?
What do you mean? I was getting pictures of a historical building and now I'm being bombarded by y'all.
Because you're videoing us.
How am I supposed to get pictures of a historical building without a camera?
Okay, but you don't need to video us.
You can.
She's saying all this meanwhile, like they're videoing literally everyone else. Yo, they got this place CCTV'd out the ass, bro. Out the wazoo. They got how many cameras? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 active cameras, maybe 14 if she moves her big ass head, okay? And you know, they would have more, but those two seem out of service.
Came up to me. I wasn't videoing you.
Okay, but I asked you to turn the video off and you wouldn't do it.
I wasn't even.
What's going on?
How's it going,
This gentleman was out here videoing. He's videoing the courthouse.
The woman explained the incident to the officers, and while they eventually escorted the auditor out of the office, it appeared to be some form.
Listen, I know this lady got nothing to do with the video, and I'm really gonna take, you know, my fault. But what are those? What are those? There's no way you thought that fit 8. No. There's no way you thought that looked good. What is that, like little floral print on like some tights?
office, it appeared to be some form of de-escalation tactic.
The gentleman in there was like, well, you need to leave now. He tried to take my phone from me. He put his hands on my property. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
For what?
Do you want to file a report on any of this?
I would like to make a complaint on those people
We'll get
for
a
sure.
statement form for you.
Thank you.
Can
I get you guys' names? I'm sorry.
I'm Sheriff Ricky Jones.
Sheriff.
County, and he's Chief Deputy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you done with what you need?
Pretty much. I mean, is there anywhere else that is worth checking out in this building? I think I've seen it all. I've just went from that front door to here.
Like you said, all the inside's really been remodeled.
Yeah.
The exterior's still kind of.
The old courtroom is upstairs, but it's full of filing cabinets and stuff. It's really not.
Could I ask a favor and have someone show me that? Is it still old looking?
Yeah, we'll walk up there.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
The officers de-escalated the incident, took him to the courtroom, helped him get their names, and also escorted him to the sheriff's office to write a complaint regarding the individuals before officially apologizing for the incident.
Did you explain to them that I'm allowed to film in this public building?
Yes. And the only thing that they had was they were in a meeting with the insurance agent or whatever, and I said, well, I'll come back and get with the county judge. I don't know where he's at, but I'll call him. But yeah, I mean, if it's a public space, public building,
okay,
all that, so.
Just want them to understand.
But when this corrupt cop tried to detain an innocent man unlawfully, his supervisor would set him free to...
Nah, this supervisor looked like he came straight from Reddit. He said, yeah, I'm pulling up in a Reddit fit, you know what I'm saying? He giving Redditor energy. I don't know what it is, man. He looks like he used Reddit. No hate, though, but like, you know, straight out Reddit.
To his face.
Let's go and remove him from the situation, right?
All right.
Okay, so you can
Allow me to go
in
by
the back lot.
Thank you.
You good? More power to you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
Take care.
An auditor arrived at the Burlington Police Department and began filming police cars in the public parking space, only to be approached by an officer.
Hi. Just checking out my employees. What's up?
Okay, nah, see, he trying to provoke the police. I'm sorry. He said, just checking out my employees. Like Sersky, Brody, brother, amigo. Now what you doing is you trying to provoke the police for YouTube views.
What's your name and badge number?
Delgado.
Delgado, you have a badge number?
I don't.
Okay.
What's your name?
I'm not going to give that.
So what are you doing?
Just checking on the Burlington employees and seeing if you guys are doing a great job. You're keeping,
yeah. Through the cars?
Yeah, I want to make sure you're keeping the officers safe with like good tires and you're not leaving out passwords to NCIC.
After the brief talk, another officer arrived on scene and things slowly escalated from there.
What's that?
Come speak with us.
You said I need to?
Yes, sir. You're actually trespassing unless you actually have something.
You want me to or I need to? It's hard.
Do you have any business back
Wait,
here?
I do feel like you shouldn't just be able to walk up to a police station and just start filming the vehicles, though. That does seem kind of odd. That seems like that would be illegal. I don't know if it is, but it just seems like something that would be.
It's only police personnel only.
Yeah, you said I need to, so I was asking, do you want me to come talk to you or do I have to? Am I being detained?
Yes, sir. Just point. Yes, sir.
Okay, for suspicion of what crime?
Okay, you're walking around taking pictures of police cars and so forth. You don't have any business here.
Is that illegal? Is that illegal?
It's only supposed to be police.
He looking at him from the back like, bro, you know that's not illegal. Like, look at him. He looking at him like, you know that is not illegal. Why are you lying to this man trying to get us all in trouble? Yeah, he's like, why are you trying to get us all in trouble now? What you doing? It's very suspicious. I'll give it to them. But like, the cops have reason to be concerned, but I also don't understand why this guy is just filming random stuff.
Back here. You need to leave, sir.
What crime have I committed?
You need to leave.
If you'd like to stand on the sidewalk and do
He told me I have to come here and I'm detained.
I
So
didn't say that. I didn't say that.
you said we need you to come here and you said I'm
I need to talk to
detained.
you. So I need to talk to you. If you want to go over there, take on the sidewalk, take pictures, you're more than welcome, but you can't be back here.
You have to stay on the sidewalk.
Where's the sign that says it's authorized personnel only? There's actually a sign in here that says public parking right here. You tell me I'm detained in a public parking lot with no signs? Back off.
Well, sir, you need to understand.
I don't need to do. You detained me for
Sir, you
nothing.
need to leave the parking lot.
Give me your supervisor.
I am the supervisor.
Give me your supervisor, the LT. This is.
I don't want to do it.
Notice I'm not talking to either of you guys this way. I'm not talking to either of you guys this way. I'm talking to him this way.
I understand.
You have no signs that say no trespassing, and it freaking says public entrance. You cannot detain me for videotaping.
until now, the suspect had done nothing to warrant him being trespassed from the property, but the sergeant held his ground, which was quite shocking, considering other officers were supposed to learn from him. But soon enough, his lieutenant arrived on scene and
I just feel like, what is up with the, like I understand they're not breaking the law, but it's like these people filming these locations, like they're doing it to provoke people, no? Like, am I crazy?
things quickly changed.
What's going on, man?
Howdy.
How are you?
I was doing pretty good.
Okay.
Till I met the sergeant. These two folks are incredibly professional.
Good enough.
He hasn't escalated a single thing. She said she had razzed me breaking into a freaking car. She was very polite at first. Once he escalated, she jumped on the bandwagon. But generally, they've been good.
Okay.
He is a train wreck. How you just treated me was a train wreck. I should say that. I don't know you, Sergeant Marsh, so I shouldn't have said that. I apologize. All right?
Basically, I was told by Officer Delgado that he was actually looking at vehicles, possibly breaking into cars. That's why he's here.
He didn't tell me that. He didn't say that's his razz. I said, you got razz, detain me. And he said, you were filming walking around cars. So
see, also the guy filming knows all the correct terminology and stuff too. So I'm like, like I feel like this is not his first rodeo trying to provoke the police. You know, that's why I'm like, why are you filming this, sir? Like, what is the point? You know, like what actually is the point?
Let's go and remove him from the situation, right?
Okay. All right.
Okay, so moving forward, how can we do something for you?
The lieutenant immediately de-escalated and remained professional with the auditor, leading with knowledge and showing his subordinates the proper way to handle these types of interactions.
You can
Allow me to go
all
by
you want in the
visit.
back lot.
Thank
You know
you.
what I mean? If you need paperwork, tell me what you need. We'll
All
try
right.
to get it for you. They're going to close pretty soon.
Understood. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm good to go. I'm just here to quietly exercise my rights and not be impeded.
Okay.
And not be detained. We good?
More power to you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
Take care.
Be safe.
Peace. Keep it up, bro.
The photographer made a public records request regarding the incident, likely to take further action. However, this fisherman watched as a young staff tried to
See, like, I don't understand. Like, why he studied every law so you cannot break them according to the cops reviews. See, that's what I'm saying. But it's like, I just don't understand. Like, why were you, like, why was he there? No? Like, why is he there? Like, that's what I just don't get it.
to infringe his rights, and instead of getting offended, he would make a complete mockery of him.
Okay.
I don't want to say it again.
You can say it all you want to, buddy. What am I doing right now? That's right. I'm fishing. I'm gonna keep fishing too. Yeah, it's all right. I'm not mad at them. They'll learn. But I got nothing but utter respect for law enforcement. Appreciate it.
On June 25th, 2021, a man was fishing a marina when staff approached him saying he couldn't fish there.
Okay. Cool. Thanks. Have a good day.
Considering the man had been fishing at that particular spot for a long while, he shrugged off the young staff's claim, as he would only be breaking the law if he was on the marina land or damaging property, neither of which he was doing. However, the young staff ready to give up.
I don't want to say it again.
You can say it all you want to, buddy. Say it all you want. Say it all you want. What am I doing if there's no fishing here? What am I doing right now? That's right. I'm fishing. I'm gonna keep fishing too. Have a good day. Man.
I'm following my rules and my boss's rules.
Listen.
And my marina's rules.
Listen.
You're not following any.
Have a good day, brother, but don't curse at me. Curse at me. I'm sorry, what? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Are you? Go right ahead, buddy. You're on
Like,
camera.
also, why is the fisherman provoking his ass too? Also, what is up with all these people just having cameras at this time of this, like, provocation? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. He's like, okay, buddy. Like, you know, like you listen. As much as you're not doing anything illegal, you are intentionally provoking the staff member for no reason. So I still feel like you're being an asshole, regardless. Like, you are literally intentionally provoking this, like, kid who probably just doesn't know the rules as well as you do for no reason. And, like, you're not like, hey, I've been doing this for a while. You might want to check with your boss. We're allowed to do it. You're being like, kick rocks, buddy. Okay, buddy. What are you doing? I'm fishing, buddy. Buddy. Like, people like you, adults like this, are the people that would piss me off when I used to work at places, because they would act all high and mighty because they were older than you. And half the time they're dead wrong anyways too. So it's like, why are you standing on such high horse? You could have just been like, yo, like I said, the example I gave, hey, you know, I've been fishing here for X amount of years. You might want to check with your boss. I haven't seen you on staff yet. Normally they don't have a problem with it. That's it.
Camera, just so you know. Call the cops. Call them up, man. This is public water. You can't come down here and run me off.
Well, I'm just doing what I'm told.
Well, whoever told you wrong. This is public water. I'm not on your marina. I'm not touching your property. Have a good day. Call me an asshole. I'm out here just fishing, minding my own.
You are an asshole. You are an asshole, sir. You intentionally escalated this for no reason. Like, you got really condescending, raised your tone off rip for no reason.
Up on me. Your job to what? Enforce the public water? This is public water. You can't enforce.
I also feel like even though this isn't illegal, it technically should be, in my opinion, because if you're someone that's trying to get their boat in and out of the marina, having someone fishing getting in your way is gonna make it unsafe.
All right, have a good day, man. There's a guy down here fishing. There's a guy down here fishing public water. Hurry, call him up. You missed it. Just cracked one right under there, man. You missed it, bro.
Okay. Well, if you one of the $100,000 boats or
I'm not touching anybody's property, man. Have a good day. I really hope your day gets better, brother.
you hit the dock or anything?
Oh man, I'm so worried, man. Have a good day, brother. Watch out who you call an asshole, though. Somebody might just hop on land and give you what for. You go around calling random people asshole on the lake, all right?
Like, fisherman, respectfully, nobody is siding with you, dog. Because he called you one word and your entire demeanor prior to him calling you an asshole was you behaving like an asshole. And I've noticed people that get mad when you call them assholes, a lot of the times they get mad when they're actively being an asshole. Yeah, no. If you ever call someone that's being an asshole, they get so much meaner and so much more upset so much faster. It's actually crazy. It's like it's a trigger word for them. Like, they know they're being an asshole. And so you call them that and they're like, they explode. And I've seen it happen so many times. I've seen people in my family do that. I've seen people do that. Strangers do that. Like, I've seen it all the time. And like, this guy is like, sorry, I'm just doing what I'm told. Like, he's being way more nonchalant about it than he is. And also, this fisherman is damn near like looking like 50, 60. This kid is probably like 19, okay? You listen, as much as I'm not trying to defend another adult against another adult, his prefrontal cortex ain't even developed, and yours has been developed for the past 38 years, buddy. So chill out, okay?
Have a good day, brother. I'm right here, buddy. I'm right here, buddy.
Also, him constantly saying buddy too is to demean him and like piss him off too. Honestly, W golf cart guy though, he's not getting that mad in my opinion. He's keeping his composure way better. He's saying a lot less and pissing off the guy on the boat a lot more. So if we're doing a battle of given, the guy in the golf cart gives significantly less, and he's getting paid to yell at you and fight you. You getting all mad at fisherman guy for free. So he's winning in my opinion.
And even after swearing at the man, he called an officer to the scene, but the interaction would not go as he expected.
Hey, what's going on, boss? How you doing?
You get anything.
Man, I cracked a few right under that marina over there. There's probably about 50 of them straight loaded. Oh, I know they called you. Yeah, a couple of these boys come down here pissed.
Yeah, and they're just doing their job.
I understand, but you know, they come up and call me an asshole.
Yeah, and we don't want that. But I come over here to...
They come and call me asshole. Like, you so hung up on being called an asshole while you behaved like one for like how many minutes? Damn near 3 minutes on video. So that was probably like 20 minutes in real life, okay?
Escalated.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Let you know, we don't mind you fishing here because it's public. Sure. Just don't make sure you hit those lures on these.
Absolutely.
Some of these boats, 300.
No, sure, yeah. You got some money up in here, and I absolutely have nothing but utter respect for everybody's property. I wouldn't want anybody hitting my boat. Yeah. I'm a boat owner, so I understand. This is how these interactions should go right here.
Oh, 100%.
The way they rolled up on me, and I got it all on camera. I run multiple cameras all day long. That's what I do. So I know I'm in the right. Though you need to teach them boys how to approach somebody, and you'll get a whole lot further.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but no, I'm not here trying to cause trouble, man. I'm trying to catch a couple fish.
You gotta
see how much nicer and more respectful he's being to the cop, though. Like, let him know. I'm gonna rewind a little bit because I don't like his little change in composure. When the first guy comes down there and asks him to stop fishing, he's immediately aggressive. Like watch.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to say it again.
You can say it all you want to, buddy. What am I doing right now? You're fishing. That's right. I'm fishing. I'm gonna keep fishing too. Yeah, it's all right. I'm not. Like,
You were aggressive and being an asshole off rip. Yeah, you were. And how many buddies you throw in there?
What am I doing right now? That's right. I'm fishing. I'm gonna keep fishing too. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Man. Listen.
Honestly, I think the staff was aggressive first. How? He said, don't fish here, please. Hey, I don't want to say it again. That's just him saying, hey, please, I'm reminding you for a second time, don't fish here.
Not on your marina. I'm not touching your property. Have a good day. Call me an asshole. I'm out here just fishing, minding my own. You're the one that rolled up on me. Your job to what? Enforce the public water? This is public water. You can't.
Like he's doing way too much.
Enforce. All right. Have a good day, man.
He says, all right, have a good day, man. He called him buddy 3 times. Nah, the staff member was not aggressive first, and I don't even think calling him asshole was that rude of an escalation, especially considering that he was literally acting like one.
I have nothing but utter respect for everybody's property. I wouldn't want anybody hitting my.
And the only reason he's been not being disrespectful to the cop is because he knows the cop is a cop.
I'm a boat owner, so I understand this is how these interactions should go right here.
Oh, 100%.
The way they rolled up on me, and I got it all on camera. I run multiple cameras all day long. That's what I do. So I know I'm in the right. Though you need to teach them boys how to approach somebody, and you'll get a whole lot further.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but no, I'm not here trying to cause trouble, man. I'm trying to.
Also, this dude is just being agreeable and can probably tell that his demeanor is a bit off. He's like, you need to teach them boys.
It's about yourself.
Yes, sir. So I understand. I haven't hit one of these boats, and I wouldn't hit one of these boats.
So we just want to let you know we're here to work with y'all, and I know you're enjoying your.
What's your name?
I'm Luke.
Luke. It's good to meet you, Luke. I appreciate you coming out here and talking to me like a man, because I'm a man, and that's how it gets through to me.
A long time, my career.
The officer spoke calmly with the man and reassured him that he was within the laws to fish in the area.
These boys are a little green.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm not mad at them. They'll learn. But you know,
I'm not mad at him. You not mad at him? You not mad at him? You not mad at him? You're not mad at him, and you're a man, but you was throwing a fit over being called an asshole. Yo, listen, I want to say one thing, okay? I'm not the most macho individual, all right? I will say I crash out on stream for content. In real life, you will never catch me acting like that, okay? Or this, all right? Respectfully. I'm so tired of these macho men trying to be macho men, and their excuse for being a macho man is like they're just angry. And they just get like aggressive in every scenario all the time when it's not necessary. Part of being a man, in my opinion, is knowing when to calm the down. Yeah, sometimes it's not that serious. You don't need to fight everyone. You don't need to get aggressive with everyone, because you fight everyone, that's how you get shot, you get hurt, and God forbid you're a man who actually has a family, a wife, some kids, and you get into some aggressive, hostile situation because you couldn't check your anger, and now you're injured, you're shot, you're dead, and you can no longer provide for your family because you couldn't calm down, because you don't know how the other person is going to react. And when you're the aggressive one initially, the other person could match your energy or far exceed it. So I don't understand what's up with your little this alpha mentality that, in my opinion, just makes you look like an emotional wreck. You look emotional. You don't look stoic, which in my opinion is more of a manly trait. You look emotional. You kind of seem like a whiny bitch, in my opinion.
They might run into somebody that's a little more hot-headed than I am, and they roll up on the wrong person, call them an asshole.
Like they
might run into someone a little bit more hot-headed than I am. I mean, that's true, but you up there, my guy. You up there. You definitely like above average in the hot-headedness department, for sure. You're like a male Karen, but like not the I'm gonna complain one. You're like the I'm a f you up one.
Just want to kind of, this is a private resort, and they're just wanting to maintain it, and they're doing their job, and it's. Let me tell you, they have such responsibility at their age.
Sure, they're doing their job, but their job is not to enforce public waterways. So I know the law, and they're dealing with an angler who fishes every day. So
gotcha. And that's what we're here for in law enforcement. So
good deal. Yeah,
you got it.
I know plenty of you guys, and I got nothing but utter respect for law enforcement.
For sure, and you know the rules.
Sure.
Better than I do on the water.
Absolutely. So, and I don't intend on breaking any of them.
Don't touch these things.
No, sir.
Okay.
Not at all.
We're good.
Yeah, we're good. I'm good if y'all are good. I mean, I'm just fishing.
Yeah, enjoy your day.
Yeah, thank you.
Both men remained respectful and ended the interaction shortly after, proving to the young staff that he was wrong.
Yo! Say.
Say what?
No, you don't want to be friends. friends? Let's be friends. Come on, man.
And now he's provoking him more. Like, you too grown to be acting this way. You're too grown to be acting this way. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, you don't look young, sir, at all. You do not look young, okay? What would you do if you were the young staff? I would have just drove off. I would have done what he did at the end too. I've been like, fuck you. I don't give a fuck.
There's a guy down
I ain't get paid enough to deal with your dumb ass. Honestly, I wouldn't have come back the second time. I would have just let him fish. I would have been like, all right. You know, but the thing is, he probably went back up there afterward, and then the lady running the marina, the older lady, was like, well, you need to go down there and tell him to leave again because he's not supposed to do that. And so someone in the office definitely led this kid astray and sent him back down there, okay? 100%. Because he definitely did not want to come back down here, bro. I disagree completely with this last clip. No. Like, I completely disagree. Completely disagree. Being called an asshole should not bother you this much unless you're being an asshole. Because I've been called an asshole plenty of times, and I was just like, yeah, you right. Something along those lines. I'll be that then. It's not that serious, bro. It's not that serious. And I know for the older generation, words tend to hold a little bit more weight when they are of the curse, you know, thing. I'm a little bit more desensitized to it. But still, like, this whole clip, like, listen, Boater man, okay? You are a, and I don't know how else to describe you, but you are. And then you provoked him at the end, like you're acting like a little child, okay?
I'm not touching anybody's property, man. Have a good day. I really hope.
Have a good day, brother. 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 He argues like those kids on Xbox. You know what I'm saying? They're like, they insult you, they provoke you, and then they're like, have a good day. Have a good day. Calm down, buddy. 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 And he kept cutting him off too. And he's like, hey, I mean, yeah, as long as you don't hit one of those, if you hit one of those boats, it's going to be a problem. And he's like, I'm not. Have a good day, buddy. Have a good day. Like,
oh man, I'm so worried, man. Have a good day, brother. Watch out who you call an asshole though. Somebody might just hop on land and give you what for. You go around calling random people asshole on the lake, all right?
Also, not just be a stretch, but that's also like kind of a threat too, to be honest. That's like half of a threat. Like, he's saying someone might do it. Like, that's a threat. And you could spin that to be a threat in any legal situation if you wanted to. You could be like, hey, you know, be careful you call an asshole because some people might not take that kindly to it. Fine. But saying someone might, you know, just step on that land right there and da-da-da. Well, who's going to step on the land right there? Who is in this situation that's not on land? You. So who are they going to think is going to step on land? You.
Have a good day, brother. I'm right here, buddy. I'm right here, buddy.
And saying buddy like 80 times, like, nah, this old man did not cook. This old man did not cook. Disagree. I don't understand the point of standing there recording people just to wait for someone to get upset. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I also don't get that either. I don't understand. I don't get the point of a lot of this. I like the courthouse one, fine, but like the other ones were just kind of weird.